Why there, guys? How's it going? Sloppy here, playing some more of the Creativerse. And last time we got some work done on this here room. This is going to be our storage room. And what was interesting, I thought, was that a lot of you people, that sounds like a weird thing, a lot of you people said, well, that's not going to be enough storage. And I got some screenshots and some messages about how much storage some of you use, and it blew my mind. One thing that's I guess sort of overlooked is that each of these have quite a bit of room around them if I really do need to store a bunch more blocks. But one of the biggest things is just this isn't really like a giant storage room. It's more just for organization's sake. Like if I'm doing a really big mega build that has a ton of medieval blocks, they'll usually be stored next to the build, and then at the end of the build, that's when I would bring blocks back here. You know, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's why the storage room's not really huge. It's sort of just enough storage for the leftover blocks, and that's sort of what it's supposed to be. It is expandable though. You know, you can have quite a few chests at each of these if we really do need to get a little bit bigger. But anyway, today I want to finish this place in here. It's going to be, frankly, a frustrating endeavor. I want stairs. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a difficult day of building. Not so much in that it's going to be hard to build, more so that roofs are a pain. So, yeah, how we're going to do this roof, I think we're going to go with this barred window, but we're going to do it significantly higher up than where they are over here. So we're going to kind of go with almost a dome-esque shape. It's going to go up a little bit. I want this room to feel quite a bit bigger than these rooms here, so I want it to go up quite a ways and then have this barred thing. The bars are supposed to make it look like we sort of just dug into the mountain and then tried to reinforce ourselves. So that's what we're going to go with. I also want to get some more peak stone, sort of incorporate that more into this build. What is that chest? I'm sorry, my mouse is all over the place right now. It is a collection of random blocks. Okay, we have to sort those out. I also want to... I wanted to go to the gaming area. Arena project, yeah. Okay, yeah. I wanted to go grab those blocks because we're not done with the arena project. We still have work to do, but most of it won't be with blocks. Most of it is the machine stuff and more or less just finishing it up. But, yeah, I do want to pick up these blocks because our storage room is functional. So, I want to bring home a lot of this stuff. We've got a ton of stuff. If you guys don't remember this project, I showed it last time, but one thing that may or may not get lost is that I dug this whole thing out of a canyon, and there's a lot actually underground as well. So I have a ton of canyon blocks. It was actually kind of a nice project. You could see there, that sheer wall. This all came forward quite a bit. The dig on this build was significant, but the nice part was you use canyon blocks a lot. I think for Adobe stuff? No. It's Adobe? There's something you use canyon blocks a lot for, and I've never had to go get more, which is cool. So, you know, one really solid, big dig project, and you're kind of set. So that's cool. Probably something I actually want to do with a few other areas. You know, there's just some blocks you need so many of. Anyway, I'm going to take this back to our storage room. I'm going to get started on a roof. Hopefully I'll find some other project to separate this up today because this will be a very long day if all I build is a roof. It is kind of crazy. Since I made this chest, we've gone through two storage increases. The first one was to 300 blocks, like believe... No, this chest was one of the old ones. This chest here, 300 blocks. And now it's up to 1,000. And it is unbelievable because I am scooping up these chests. I mean, seriously, look at this. I'm going to be able to pick up, like, well, there's two. Ah, this one's got random stuff. That's just going to clutter my inventory. Come on, game. But, like, look at this. I can just scoop up chests. It's really just super cool. These storage increases are really just amazing. I gotta give it to them. This is just so cool to be able to do. I am gonna leave some of the blocks here. There's some stuff, you know what, like grass I might want to decorate with. Maybe some of the wood. Yeah, there's some blocks I'm going to leave here a little bit, but for the most part, the building is all done. It's just getting the game running and doing some of the machines and whatnot, but... And then I have this side and that side. Those are the only two building things I have left to do is these side lanes. It should be fun, though. You know, I do not know how they got this RV up here, but it sure is convenient for me when I need to come and collect peakstone. You know what I mean? It's just, oh boy, it looks really... I could have sworn it looked better at one point. I don't think it's all loaded in, right? That's not the whole thing. Is it? Oh yeah, it's glass, so the glass wouldn't load in. Wow, I really gave it my all on this, and it looks terrible. That's fine, though. That's fine. It's just a mining RV. You know, it's a mining RV. We might have to move it to another mountain soon, but... Wow, they really off-roaded to get up here. I am really glad that these guys are not endangered, because I am decimating their home, and it's fine, though. There's like 1.5 million of them. Bang! Yeah, I think I have enough peakstone to, oh, wow, okay. I think I have enough peakstone to finish this project, but you can never have too much of it. Yeah, let's go. This area is kind of cool. I like the mountains that have like the little rivers and valleys and stuff. Yeah, let's go finish this roof. Well, I started with 10 stone blocks in my inventory, and I dug 3 layers up. So, yeah, it's really big. It's really big. I don't know if I'm going to go up significantly higher than what it is right now. I'm just going to start bending in these adobe walls, see what happens. We'll find out together if I dug enough. I hope I did. That was... it's just not an enjoyable... I wish you could... You know the things, the excavators? Is that what they're called? Excavators, I think. I wish you could shape them, because, you know, they make a square. It'd be cool if, you know, it has a certain number you could do, but you could, like, shape them into rectangles and stuff, like a blueprint. I think that would be really neat, just for projects like this. So you could do, like, long lines or something. Anyway, yeah, I already started on this side a little bit, bending the adobe in. What we're going to do is also mix in, like, the peakstone into this. We did it over there a little bit. I think it'll look good if we sort of do it in splotches. So there's not going to be a ton of peakstone coming through the walls, but we'll probably see a lot through the top. I think. Sort of like this over here. Yeah. How I mentioned, I hate building roofs. It's very dark. We're going to have to get some lighting up there, but I think we're getting in close to where I'm going to start closing it in. I put in a few more peakstone. I closed off this area, so this is done. So you come up here, and then we got to do a little landing or something here, but I decided to do a staircase. I think we were going to go with a teleporter at some point, but we're going to go with the staircase. There's this weird flying glitch. Maybe it's from when you're sprinting? I don't know, there's this weird flying glitch where sometimes when you take off, it looks like you're running on air. And it looks awesome. I don't know. I don't know if it's a glitch. They added a bunch of new animations I'm not used to, so maybe it's like... No, I don't know how to get to it. Anyway, I also did... if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, you might as well. I don't post a ton, but when I do... It's fine. I'm very non-disruptive on Twitter timelines, you know? Very non-disruptive. Maybe 1 to 2 tweets a day, that's it. You know, I'm not... no political conversations, if you're worried about that. I'm very, very non-disruptive. I'm nice to have on the Twitter timeline, if I do say so myself. But I posted a Twitter poll. I've been using them a bunch recently, just because they're a lot of fun. But I posted one, whether or not you guys you know, I know the third-person view is new for the combat stuff, but I was curious if people really like it or if they're going back to the first person. You know, personally, I find it, I guess, like a little jarring. I quite like the third person. I really do, but I find it kind of jarring to go to it. You know, if there's, you know, when you just get hit by something, you quickly switch to your sword and kill it. I find it jarring for that. I kind of like it if I'm going to fight stuff for a while, but for just a quick transition, I find it a little jarring. So I asked Twitter, I said, hey, what do you prefer, first or third person combat? Seems like most people are still on board for third. There was a couple people who said first, but I would love to know what you guys think in the description down below. Are you know, using the third person view and like really enjoying it, or is it, do you sort of, are you sort of on my team where it's cool if you're fighting a bunch of stuff, but kind of, I don't know, different if you're not? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, I'm almost, I think we're gonna go up one more layer and then close off this roof. And yeah, it looks pretty good. It's very dark, so I'm going to put some lights up there, and they'll come in through these windows. Like here. Here I put the lights in these pillars, but we don't really have the pillars. So we're going to light from the top. Sort of like we lit from the bottom down here. We're going to light above the top, and it's going to flood in through the barred windows. Yeah, so I'm just going to go for it. Kind of wish there was a button just to fill this, you know? I come in, I press all these. I kind of wish there was a button that was just, you know, fill thing. But anyway, I need a bunch more of the rods. Do I have more of you? Oh, I got plenty of you. Let's cook up a bunch more of this. It all takes time, you know? You gotta manage your resources. Anyway, I don't know why I keep anything as ore. You can't place it or anything. I should just cook everything I have. But, you know, whatever. It's not important. It also sort of bugs me that they're not multiples of 5, you know, the forges. But that's how you put them in. I don't know. Anyway, let's go look at what I've got done. Because it's not... I don't like it. Now, one of the things I don't like is being able to see the torches. You can see I've been roughing off the roof. I don't want to see the torches. So I'm going to move those back a little bit. I also think it should be one higher. See how this one has the wood wall? So I think I might go with that. You see how it's the adobe and then the wood wall on top? Is that the wood wall or the wood floor? Wood floor. Interesting. Okay. No problemo. Let's see if we've got any wood floors. We've got 8. Perfect. But yeah, I'm going to move those torches back. I'm going to raise this all up 1. Rough up the rest of the roof. We're going to see how it looks. I'm not jazzed about it at the moment. At the same time, I really like the general shape and whatnot. I do feel like it should almost be up higher. But I also don't want to dig out anymore. So it's one of those toss-ups. I'm going to try moving it up 1. See how it looks. Use some of these wood floors, which, if I remember correct, are really easy. Yeah. Yeah, it should be interesting. I don't know if you guys saw this. I left this open because I do this quite a bit to get out of here, especially if I'm running to grab a really easy resource. I jump out this window. So I've just sort of made it its own little thing. This guy's here to, can we rename him? Let's rename him Jack because I've been watching Jack Ryan, the new Amazon Prime original, and, I was about to say it's really good, but it's fine. It's an average. It's a really cool, big budget action show, but it's also, it's whatever. Fine. I'm calling you Jack because I am watching a show that has a name Jack. Yeah, okay, cool. So, time to move this up by 1. I think I talk so long because I'm putting off doing it, but wow. I moved some of the torches back a little bit, and is very dark. I kind of like it. Let's turn off the light. I kind of like it. I feel like we should play a little bit more with the lighting. But yeah, it definitely looks a lot better raised up 1. So I'm going to do it for the rest of it, and we're going to play a little bit more with the lighting. But I think we found a shape that the roof looks good in. I really like this shape. Or I really like the height, the shape. the shape's fine, yeah. I really like the height of that side, though. And I like that it's kind of dark. We might do maybe, like, parts of it a little bit brighter. But, yeah, it's pretty good looking. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if I like the lighting. Because this area is dark, it looks weird if it's sort of brighter up there. I find the lighting strange. I think it's because we have no light coming through in the top here. So it makes me kind of, like, it makes my mind wonder why there's light in the top, but not, like, on the sides, if that makes sense. So I'm going to get rid of a few of these torches and see if it makes a big difference. Maybe we'll even, like, move it back, have, like, a softer light. I'm also, you know, it's one of those things where, like, it might be cool to have it be very dark. Creativerse, I feel, isn't a game where I typically play around with the light a ton. Just because I find sometimes, you know, you spend a while playing around with the light levels, and then you log into the game and they've changed something, or there's a lighting bug or something where all the work you put into changing the light doesn't really work. Yeah. I think it does look better, a little darker. I mean, the other thing we could do is maybe do some sort of, I don't know, we could put something in the center that makes it look like it's been sort of lit. Lit, bro. Yeah. A few torches here and there that are brightening it up a little bit too much. Hello, fam. Yeah, I think if we're gonna do lighting up top, see, this is what I'm talking about when you switch and then you try and switch back. I just find it a little jarring, but it's fine. Yeah, I think it would be better to light up somewhere around here. Like, maybe we just put torches up there. No, torches won't work. Torches don't look very good. You know what we could do is use maybe slabs. Let's get a few of those. We might be able to use peakstone slabs, let in light a little bit through the top. I don't know, though. I mean, do I want this room? Like, I feel like if we don't light it up at all, it's very dark, and I feel like that's just sort of too dark. You know, it's like a little too... where would they be? Here? Yeah. A little too dark. So let's try and put some of these, like, in the roof. Like right here, perhaps. We could do that, and then maybe... That might be too much light. Yeah, that might have to be moved back a few blocks, but if we had a couple of those around the top, it's letting in it all through there, though. Okay, we can fix that if we maybe just block the light behind it. Sorry, this is, I wasn't really planning on doing this today. I wasn't planning on, like, doing a lot of, like, showing you guys sort of the behind the scenes of how I design stuff. I don't know if you guys like this, but this is what I end up doing a lot, is like second questioning. Second doubting is probably the word I want. Like doubting a lot of what I'm doing. Let's do one over here while we're up here. Let's put this one maybe back here. Then we can block it off up there a little bit. A little bit. I mean, I do like the shape of the roof that it is right now, so that's good that the roof is done. Now it's just getting this lighting down, which I think is just a lot of sort of finagling. Yeah, that side looks a lot better sort of lit up. Now that it's lit up, we might be able to let a little bit more light in through the top here. The only problem is it's going to be a little bit inconsistent if we just have it around the edges, so we might put peakstone slabs into the roof and then have it kind of come through. And I think we're done. I ended up putting one light in the ceiling. I think it's a bit too bright. I may end up adjusting it a little bit and try and get it a little bit dimmer. But I think I kind of like it being a bit darker. You know, this room definitely has a vibe of sort of... It kind of looks like it's a little bit falling apart, crumbling a little bit, built into the mountain, but it's also very functional. I've been using it quite a bit, actually. It has taken a bit of learning to know what blocks go in what thing, and I may have gotten quite a few of them wrong, but it makes sense in my head. You know, like the Moroccan blocks and the industrial, there's a little crossover and stuff, but for the most part, it's actually worked really great. It's really easy to know where to go, and I think I actually quite like this as a storage room, which is cool. Most of the time, I don't even really make it out of this part. Usually, I'm coming to grab like one or two things that I store in here. You know, some canyon blocks or some leaves or whatever it is. So it's actually very convenient. And yeah, I think we can say that this is done. The only thing left to do is this little walkway, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with yet. I just don't feel like doing it today. I did a little bit of a thing here. I probably should like build up these walls, you know, a little bit. Do like something other than just like a... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just placing blocks, but I probably should do like some sort of closed-in thing, so it's more just of like a tunnel, which we'll get to. There's some blocks I gotta put away and whatnot. But yeah, the roof is done. The room is done. Few little bits here and there, and I think we're pretty much done with this mountain base, which is really cool. So next time we might do a tour or something, but we might be able to move on to a new project in the next episode, perhaps. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today. A bit of a slower, you know, I pretty much only did this. It probably was a little bit more boring, but down with it and whatnot. It took quite a bit of time, so I hope you guys don't mind indulging me. I ran out of words there. I'm not sure what I don't know. It's getting late in the day. I get a little loopy. I'm getting old, you know. I mean, it's all downhill from here, they say, right? No, they don't say that. I am getting loopy. I don't know. Maybe I need more coffee, maybe less coffee. I don't know which way that goes. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, because why not? Leave a comment down below. Let me know the first person, third person thing I asked before if you know, have an opinion on it. I'm just very curious if people, you know, how they vibe with it. Also, let me know if there's any adventures you guys think I should check out, any worlds, all that sort of stuff. Subscribe for more Creativerse, all that jazz. I'm having a lot of fun playing since it's a new update. The game's running smooth. And I may or may not have a very big announcement coming very soon. So be sure to be subscribed so you don't miss the videos. Hit the bell notification icon. And ciao. Ciao! How do I do it? I don't know. I gotta stop now.